Every teacher knows the feeling. You get into the profession with this incredible passion for education, but so often it feels like it's buried under just a mountain of administrative work. So what if technology could actually clear that path and let teachers get back to doing what they do best? Let's dig into that idea. And it all really boils down to this one question. What if the most time-consuming, most draining parts of teaching could just be automated? I mean, just imagine for a second, what would that free teachers up to do? More one-on-one time with students? Maybe more creative, out-of-the-box lesson planning? The possibilities are pretty exciting. But to really get why this matters, we first have to understand the sheer scale of the problem. We're talking about what's called the educator's overload. This huge and honestly overwhelming administrative burden that teachers are dealing with every single day. It's just a relentless cycle, right? You've got endless lesson plans to create from scratch. You've got these giant stacks of assignments and tests that all need grading. And on top of all that, you have to constantly track the performance of every single student. It is, no joke, a perfect recipe for burnout. Okay, so what's the solution? Well, what if teachers had a digital assistant? That's the core idea behind a brand new platform from a company called YumiGro Digital, and it's designed to tackle these challenges head on. And here it is. The platform is called TeachAssist. At its heart, it's an advanced edtech tool that's built to support both teachers and administrators. And it does that by automating those exact key time-sucking tasks we were just talking about. Now, what I find really interesting here is the mission behind it all. The goal is to empower educators. It's all about giving them smart digital tools to make their jobs simpler and ultimately boost the quality of education. Notice that word, empower, not replace. That's a crucial distinction. And get this, the vision is incredibly specific. This isn't some vague plan to take over the world. The goal is laser-focused, to completely transform teaching right there in Papua New Guinea. It's a really targeted approach. All right, so we've covered the why behind TeachAssist. Now, let's get into the how. What does it actually do? Let's take a look inside at its core services. First up, and this is a big one, is automated content creation. We're talking about the platform generating everything from the entire year's program and detailed lesson plans right down to the class notes, assignments, projects, quizzes, the whole shebang. That alone is a massive time saver. Then you've got the student assessment system. So teachers can input student marks directly, but the real magic is the automation. The platform handles the grading and crunches all the percentage calculations instantly. The days of spending hours hunched over a gradebook with a calculator could be numbered. And this is where it gets really smart, the data-driven side. See, the platform doesn't just grade, it analyzes. It can spot class-wide trends, monitor how each individual student is doing, and even pinpoint weak learning areas. And then it automatically generates reports and feedback based on all that data. So, with all these features packed in, what's the actual real-world impact? Let's break down the benefits for everyone involved in a school: the teachers, the administrators, and of course, the students themselves. This table really lays it all out pretty clearly. For teachers, the big win is a reduced workload and time saved, which means more energy for the actual classroom. For administrators, it means better oversight and more standardized processes, which can help lift the entire school's performance. And for students, well, they get more structured learning, and this is so critical, way faster feedback, which is proven to help them learn better and improve. Okay, so what's the engine powering all of this? And where's it all headed? Let's take a quick look at the technology behind TeachAssist and what they've got planned for the future. So the platform itself is built to be accessible. It's a mobile-friendly web platform, and this is vital. It's been optimized for low-bandwidth areas. It even has an offline mode that lets you work and then syncs everything up later. And of course, it's all built on secure data storage. And they're definitely not stopping there. The roadmap shows a really clear path forward. Next up is AI-powered auto-marking. We're talking about AI that could grade written answers, not just multiple choice. After that, they're looking at advanced analytics dashboards, tools for parent communication, and eventually full integration with school management systems. All of this leaves me with one big question. We just looked at a tool that was built from the ground up for the very specific needs of one country. So could this be the real future of education technology? Not these massive one-size-fits-all platforms, but specialized hyperlocal solutions. It's definitely something to think about.